Ladies and gentlemen, hello, welcome, what is up? This is going to be the first episode, so I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I have no clue, alright? You can already kind of tell the kind of personality I am. I'm not very artistic, but I do want to try to get better at these types of things. So, what we're going to be doing today is an art piece. I only have about 45 minutes, maybe. About 45 minutes, and I'm only going to start on this. I'm not going to finish it, but I am going to start on it, because I do want that to be kind of a thing that I do on my channel. So, first things first, here's what we're going to do. First, let me just actually... I got some fun stuff happening on my computer. Let me pull up some music. Cool. Cool. Oh. Yeah, that ain't going to be right. We want that in the Yeti. There it is. Cool, and this is on shuffle, so who knows what's going to pop up. I do want to make sure that the audio levels are pretty solid. So we actually might turn that down to a 23, just to keep it like on the lower end of things. Yeah. Here we go. Here's what we're going to do first. First I'm going to pull up my, what I'm going to draw on, which is Canva, right? No. Canva's what I use thumbnails for. I'm looking for Sketch. If you just put in Sketch into your search, you'll get sketch.com, which is great, but I think it transfers you to something else. Oh, never mind. Yeah, this is not what I want. We want Sketchpad. Sketch.io/Sketchpad. So this is something I was working on a while back. I don't know if I'd be able to zoom out. So this is something I was working on a little while back. Yeah, you might not know what that is. It's fine. It's fine. We're going to do a new one. I'm just going to create a brand new one. Let's fit that to page. Let's actually zoom out a little bit. And what I want to do is, I want this to be like that. I want to pull out another tab and throw it this way. The reason I'm doing this is because I don't really know what I want to draw right now. I don't know. Like, I'm a really picturesque guy. Like, I like doing landscape type stuff. So I'm thinking we might just kind of go back to basics for that. And how do I want to do that? What do I want to do for that? Maybe we want to... I don't know. Let's, shit. Let's just do, landscape photos. Let's just take a look and see what pops up, you know? Something that catches our eye, we'll do it. God damn. I like that. That's cool. A road is cool. I like doing roads. They're about the only straight things that I do like. Roads are just, I don't know, straight things in general are just odd. This one I feel like I'd be able to do better because it's rickety, right? It's imperfect. I really like that one. Let's go ahead and try to do this one. Let's grab this.
Moving on to France.
We'll keep that there. Do you want to listen to comedy right now? I don't really want to listen to comedy right now. I like comedy though. Perfect. Alright, so this is very blue and black. Mostly blue and black though. So I feel like we might want to start out maybe on a gray, right? Gray would make sense, huh? So let's start out on a gray. It's gonna be a little bit stretched out. Unless we zoom in, probably zoom in like that. Cool. So let's go ahead and just vector fill here, and let's vector fill this just normal color. Let's go blue here. Do we want that gray? What gray do we want? That gray right there. That's what we want. Boom. There we go. Now from here, we want to kind of keep that color there. We can always kind of get. Sometimes the system screws up, sometimes it doesn't. and it's useful. So let's go ahead and use, I think, what do I like to use first? First we're going to have to do like the big mountain, right? The big mountain kind of goes first because the clouds are kind of rolling over it. And then we can do the foreground a little bit later. So let's start with that line there, and then the detail of the black line. So we're gonna go with a streamer. I really like the streamer. That's a little too big for what we're utilizing here. Ooh, that might be nice. That might be nice. About 0.8. Cool. And what we're gonna do here is we're just gonna kind of trace what we see. So I see almost at the top here. This is it kind of juts out, and then it goes down, and then it kind of disappears. But I'm gonna pretend that it keeps going, so I'm gonna fill that in later. Hardest part for me is I'm on a computer, right? So it's like the frame, like I'll have to do this a couple of times, right? This is a really, really short bridge in terms of what we're doing. So everything needs to be a little bit shorter. And you're gonna end it at that. Sure, that's fine. And then this is just gonna go like that. Okay, so that's what we're gonna start with here. And it's not perfect, it's fine. I'm awful. So it's totally okay. But I don't know, like this is kind of how all my art shapes out. Let me kind of show you what I've done already, I guess, right? Let me show you what I've done already. Pull those up. Cool. Let's go look at these then. So this is what I've done already, right? This was let's go back to my first week. Right, this one was my first week of doing art. This is my fourth week. We're gonna go back to landscape. We did some portraits to begin, right? A couple weeks ago I saw Joker, so I was really Joker inspired. This one is actually our Twitch page whenever I'm not online. And then this one I did last week, which was a memory. I didn't do it off of any photo, I just did it from my head. And this is not close to what it looks like in real life, but this is what it ended up looking like. And I'm really happy with the shading. I hate doing straight lines. I hate them. So you'll probably not see much of those types of things from me. So yeah, I mean nothing starts out perfect, but then it does get better with the more details that you add. It's really strange. Alright, so now what I want to do is I want this to be super light, and I'm just going to kind of do this outline here, right? So if this is the line, right, and we're going to put this line like that. If this is the line, then this is the line where I want to start fading it, right?
Subject to credit approval, exclusions apply, US only.
I'm going to make it even lighter. So this is where we're going to start this fade out. And the fade, seemingly, doesn't exist on this slope. But then it really exists here. And then it goes down. Oh, well, I kind of screwed that up. But that's okay. That's fine. I'll fix that later. So that's kind of what our fade's gonna look like. What is this song? I've not heard that song. It sounds okay, but I'm just not in the mood for it. So that's gonna be our fade. We kind of want a darker black here. Let's see, do we need any more other lines? Not really. I mean, we could, if we wanted to, we could do the little stuff here. So we can
and it cost me 99.
We could do that one. And then this one, a little bit
close to the Florida line.
Different, but it's kind of the same.
I've been here for 2 long years.
So we're kind of blocking this part out, right? That's where our frame of view is cut off. So we're not too focused on that. I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull off the reflection. So I'm not gonna bother with that. I'm just gonna do the shadows and whatever. The shadows I think will make more sense when I do the shadows.
Got a nose that can smell a
Alright, so we want to start doing
He's
the
a
mountain now.
four-legged
Now that we kind of have the
tracking
basic
machine.
structure, we want to do the mountain.
You
So
can
let's
consider
start
yourself
with...
mighty lucky to get past the
I think
gators and the
paintbrushing.
quicksand beds.
Let's check. Let's check.
But all these years that I've
feel like I
been
do paintbrush.
here, ain't nobody got past red. And the warden sang, "Come on, somebody, why don't you run?"
I really, really like this song. It's one of my favorite country songs of all time.
Get my lantern, get my
Alrighty, so this is going to be a little imperfect, and that's totally fine. I want it a little bit smaller. That way, when I do this,
Well, I paid off the guard and I slipped out a letter to my cousin up in Tennessee.
kind of control what I want.
On he brought down a blue tick hound. She was pretty as she could be.
So we're just going to do the outline right now. We're not really worried about, like,
in the swampland, about a
jagged
mile
edges.
just south
Not
of the
yet.
gate.
just need the outline right now.
And I take old Red for his evening run. I just drop him off and wait.
So I'm just going to do the outline.
And the warden sang, "Come on,
So this is the other thing I really don't like. I don't like doing these lines on a mouse. I really, really like doing this by hand because I have way more control, right? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going the window room, right? So by the time you're seeing this, I don't know when this is coming out because I'm not doing SmackDown Friday.
Now Red got real used to seeing
I am doing this video, right?
every night.
So,
And so I kept him
this will be
away
out tonight,
for 3
I'm
or 4
sure.
days and
So
waited
Friday
till the
night.
time got right.
and we'll finish it one day.
Made my run
I don't know when
with
we'll finish it, though.
sun, and I smiled when I heard him turn red out. 'Cause I was
But
heading north
Friday
to Tennessee, and
will be
old
this.
Red was
Saturday will
saying
likely be SmackDown. And then Sunday we'll probably do more of this, maybe? I don't know. It really just kind of depends on what I want to do. Alright, now that we've got that, we want to go a little bit... Well, we don't want to go lighter, we just want to do less.
Red'll have you treated for the morning. Now there's red-haired blue ticks all in
Less
the
lines.
south. Love got me in here and love.
And this is
got
just going to
me
be kind of like...
out.
Because I'm awful at, like, coloring in the lines, right? So, this is just my barrier, right? It's just my barrier. That way I don't get crazy. Let's go about that color there. I don't think I want paintbrush for this. I think what we'll want here is this ridge comes down.
Let's talk about one, baby. You gotta hear me out.
Nice.
Do you really wanna be the
Yeah, and there's a little ridge here that cuts short. So on these lines right here and here is going to be lighter.
from inside slow?
This is going to be lighter. Lighter up here. Jagged up. I love this song, man. I like, sorry, yeah, I might have said it wrong. This was my first CD. I had this one, and then I had a Tim McGraw CD. And I don't remember what that one was named, but it was something. So we want to finish black, don't we? Let's throw this in here. I thought it was Game of Love. So this is all dark. There's a ridge here, however, that kind of pops up and is bright. So we're just gonna get that out of there. Bam, bam, bam. Be careful on this line here. Don't want to screw it up. Patience is key, especially when you're doing long, like, stuff that I'm doing. do the details later. We're just doing the basic shape right now, so don't freak out. Don't freak out, okay? Now we want it a little bit lighter, right? So this is kind of how this is how I do my fades, right? So we just want to take this, we just want to bump it up, just like that. And that might be even a little bit too bright for what I'm wanting. So let's go a little bit darker. Because there are a little bit more bright spots here. Like at the bottom of this one, there's like a little... Cool, so that's what we want there. And that's a little darker, so this is a little lighter. Let's actually make this the same color. I'm just gonna kind of simplify this here. And this is gonna immediately show you depth. Because if you can add shadows, you get depth immediately. See, like already it kind of looks like that's pushed back a little bit. And it'll look way better here in a minute. Let's see, there's some ridge lines here. How do we want to play this, huh? I think we add this down and then we go up. So let's bring this down. Let's go down right here. Let's connect it. Not perfect, right? Not perfect. It's fine. It's nature. It's a great thing about nature is that it doesn't have to be perfect. It's wonderful. It's my favorite thing about nature. And again, this is a little bit darker than this shade that we're doing here, but that's okay. I don't mind it being darker. I just want it to be different than what we're seeing up there. Yeah, this is the lighter bit that we're doing. Kind of. And I'll tell you why kind of. So this bit, I want it. I want to go up and down here on these lines because this is kind of how the mountain naturally looks. And we'll add that bright spot there, that bright line in a minute, but this is just kind of what it looks like. It goes out this way and then comes out this way. A little bit like a volcano type deal, right? Use, man. Alright, so now we can do the darker ones because it's just a different shape. So we're gonna go like this. And very similarly, all we're gonna do is just go down. But we're gonna stop a little bit shorter. Right? Doesn't have to be perfect as a mountain, no. It's nature. It's perfect. Sweet. If something's imperfect, you don't have to ever worry about like perfect shading. it's like my favorite thing. Let's see, does that get darker? It doesn't. Okay, so that's pretty solid. We want a little bit of a brighter color here and here, so we're not going to touch that. What about this part here? Right, so this part here we want, and then it'll come up like that. So we're just going to fill this in. We do want it a little bit darker. Balloon it out. We'll just balloon it out, it's fine. Yeah, it doesn't really go that way, does it? Oh, it does a little bit. It does, but it's more straight. Okay, let's actually erase. Yeah. And instead of going down like this, because that's just not how it goes, let's go up. Ready? Yeah, instead. That way it holds that ridge line a little bit nicer. A little bit nicer there. Still a little bit not great, but let's try to... Yeah, let's put a shadow here. Yeah. Keep it dark on the top. Okay. Alright, now we want to do this upper ridge here. This is darker black though. That's not really what I want. I want this V to go here. This is the V thing. And this doesn't much matter because up here I'm going to do a darker black anyway. So, I mean, I could just kind of put it here and be done with it. But I'm just going to finish it out. That way it kind of has that look, right? There we go. Alright, the clouds are going to come in here, so that doesn't much matter. Alright, so let's go a little bit brighter and let's get the bottom done. And this is a little bit, like, bright, right? It's like pretty bright. Here, above this, there's a little texture line there. So we can put right here. And this texture line is, and we're gonna brighten this texture line. And the way we do that is just not to touch it again.
Dude, Carl's Jr. Charbroiled double deals just popped up
Double
on my
tap
timeline. The
these.
California Classic Double, the Jalapeno Double, and the Double
And we're gonna
Cheeseburger,
double tap
$2.99
that one
each.
more
How
time.
they know? The algorithm, dude.
Charbroiled double deals for $2.99 each.
Cool.
Only at
Right.
Carl's Jr. Available for a limited time. Price.
So it just looks like a little bit of a
Mustard,
discoloration on the
white
mountain. That's good. That's good. I like that. And let's go here.
Hey, office supplies are here.
That was fast.
Right? All from Zorro.com.
So I'm just gonna kind of keep my same
everything.
little bit
Even the staplers from
trajectory
Stanley?
of
Yeah,
up down
that's what Sharp
movements.
Limited.
Water filters
Because
for
again,
the
this
fridge?
mountain
DuPont,
is very
right
up
there.
downy.
File folders?
Yep.
Industrial grade earmuffs?
Yes.
It's the best way I can describe it.
Barb?
Barb sings show tunes incessantly, and I
That way, if I
can't
do go over a
stand it,
line,
and now
at
I
least
don't
it's
have
up
to.
downy
Barb's my mom.
and not
Oh,
sidey
I
to
mean, she has a
sidey.
really good voice.
See,
That's
I'm
what
not.
From staplers to
I'm
filters
not
to things
an
that block
artist,
sound.
right?
Every part plays a
So-
part. Find them all at Zorro.com.
And do you see these
That's
little white specks? That doesn't matter
ZORO.com.
because there's going to be little white specks anyway. That doesn't much matter to me. Okay. I'm going to quickly switch over to calligraphy. Well, we'll do that later. I was going to add the little line there, but we're going to do that later. Alright, so we got that darker one here. Now we're going to put these brighter ones up here. Those little white specks don't matter to me because they don't matter to me because it's in the photo, those little white specks. So I'm not worried about it being like a thing. It'll add texture to the picture. Right, so this bottom part, we're gonna make this a bit darker on. Again, I'm not an artist, right? I'm not an artist, so chill. There's nothing really too dark about this, except we're gonna continue our little pattern of darkening this inside edge right here. And we'll figure out a way to buff it out, right? We'll figure out a way to buff it out, no worries. I know it looks goofy right now. I know. But it does already kind of look like it's jumping out, right? And that's kind of what I'm looking for. So it looks like the light is over here and the dark is over here. So we just want to keep that consistent. So this will be a little bit lighter than this over here. We'll keep this super dark. And that makes sense to what we're looking at here, from what we're seeing. Alright, we just want one texture line down this way. There's a ridge that goes down here. And let's get this darker area there. There we go. So we got that ridge, and we're just going to bring it all the way up. Oh, is Aragorn going to sing? Maybe. Yeah, I don't like how I just did this part right here. I made a mistake. So you kind of want to start on the outside, because if you do end up going over, you want the outside to look like it's jutting down. So this is a little ridge here, and then it kind of meets down here. So we're gonna stop it right there. And then go down and join up with them. Cool. Now I want to do that again. I want that like that because it's kind of, and again, it's not gonna look like this at all. This I'm imagining in my head is like a boulder, like a huge rock that's kind of jutting out right there, and we're just gonna lighten it up in here. And it kind of creates that natural like shadow, right? Cool. Let's see, what do we want to do with the water, man? The water's gonna be nuts. I feel like we should do the foreground later. We're already we only have like about a half an hour left, and we're already doing we're doing pretty damn good, I want to say. Let's go back to black, a darker black. Let's fill this in here. Let's start filling it in at least. We're gonna drop this down to like 48. See what that looks like. Ooh, I like that. I like that. And it'll stay the same so long as you hold your finger down. Just don't make a mistake. Just don't make a mistake. Alright. Now, the thing is, I don't like the difference between this and this ridge here. So I'm wondering if I might just make it a little darker to fill it in, right? Or at least to match it in a little bit of it, so it's not so bright. Let's go ahead and do that. Okay, that actually looks a little bit better. And I might do a little bit of that here too. Yeah, I feel like that blends much better, but there's still that texture line there that we can work with a little bit later. This is a little gray, a little more gray than I want it to be. I kind of want it to be a little bit more black. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna make it a little bit more black. This bright bit here, keep this brighter color. Nice. I'll keep those bright or those white speckles. Now we're gonna do clouds. Clouds are real fun. Basically, how I like to do clouds, spray paint, I don't think it works nearly as good as like crayon. Like if I do this, and then I just keep it real light, that, and we do not a bright color, but almost a brighter blue, right? Like a bright gray, like that. Okay, so that's what we're looking for this. And this is where we want it to be over the hillside, right? So just... The thing that sucks is it's not really showing up. And it's too blue. It's almost too purple. We need it to be gray, like more gray. Yeah. So we actually kind of want it to be more up here, maybe. There we go. Let's try that one. Let's see this one. Let's see if this one works a little bit more. Yeah, that's what we're looking for. That's what we want. That's what we want, kind of around the whole side, and then we'll darken it wherever we want it. So let's put this up. Yeah, this crayon, really light crayon, works awesome for what we're using it for, which is like a cloudy day, right? Cool, man. Cool, cool. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of pepper this because I want the cloudy day to be all the way throughout. The only time it gets clear, it seemingly, is past this ridge. So let's get those clouds there. Let's get those clouds there. Super bright right there. Let's darken that. And put a little cloud there. That's okay. I'm okay with that. Give it that little illusion of it rolling around that mountainside, right? Cool. So it really does come down. And we might even add one here. A little bit, right? Clouds, man. Clouds are real cool when they come over hills and stuff. It's nice. So we got the bright stuff. Now we kind of want to do the darker blue. First, I want to go a little bit darker into the gray. And I just want to texture these clouds a little bit, right? So under this cloud, we're just going to texture it a little bit of a darker cloud. And all this means is I'm going under all of the clouds wherever I see like gray. And I'm just kind of filling it in. And this is just going to add a little bit of life to it, and that's all we want. We want a darker gray here. We want a little bit darker gray here. See how it's kind of like changing the background from blue to what we want it to be? And it's actually bouncing out some of these clouds, right? That's what we want. That's what we want. This is the kind of sky we're looking for, actually. Lends itself nicely. I like that. Cool. And I might even bump this up a little bit. So I want it to be a little bit more like vivid. Maybe went a little overboard there. Maybe just a little bit. So we're just going to go back a little bit, and we're just going to come back and try again. There we go. We're going to leave these clouds alone, but around these sides, we're going to darken. We're going to darken that sky. Up here it's really bright, but right here it's really dark. I want to darken this. In here it's real dark, so we're going to start with gray. Get a little bit darker as we go. A little bit darker as we go. Do we have all the gray that we want? I think so. Maybe a little bit right here. And it kind of adds itself nicely to these colors down here. I like that. Let's go to blue. Bluish. I don't really want purple. We're not looking for purple. We're looking for like blue, right? That's what we want. But it's a dark blue. So we're looking over here.
During Napa Auto Parts October bag sale, you'll feel like a kid on Halloween. Just purchase a Napa Know-How bag for 99 cents and you'll receive 20% off any 3 or more regular priced items that you can fit into the bag. If you want to treat your engine right, get Mobil 1 full synthetic motor oil for $26.99 for a 5-quart jug, or $5.49 per quart.
So not only does it do
Visa
like
gift card with the
clouds
purchase of 5
pretty well,
quarts.
it does like
Quality parts,
sky
helpful people.
pretty
That's
well,
Napa
too.
Know-How.
Because that looks like a pretty solid like skyline. If I've ever seen one.
You work hard to make your home your own. Whether you're redoing the kitchen cabinets or
So
finally
there's
ripping
blue,
out that
right?
avocado
But
green
that's still
tile in
kind
the
of
bathroom.
purple.
A home equity
It's
loan
not
from
quite
US
the
Bank
color
is a
I
great way
want.
to finance your home improvements.
blue,
With a simple and
man.
secure online application, personal support, and competitive rates,
So we might have
US
to
Bank
just
has
go,
everything you
'cause
need
I
to
can't
be
get
your
dark
go-to
blue.
for a home equity loan. Get started at usbank.com/home equity. Loan approval subject to credit
do
approval
dark
and program
blue.
guidelines. Interest rates and program
really
terms
want
subject to
dark
change
blue.
without notice. Home equity and deposit
I
products
don't really
offered by
want
US
light
Bank
blue.
National
I think what we're
Association. Equal
looking
housing
for
lender member
is
FDIC.
near here somewhere. Wow, what is this song? I think we have a different shade. I think we have a shade that we don't want. I think we need a little bit more lighter blue here. I think we're closer to where we want. Yeah, let's try this. Let's not get any of that. Yeah. And let's keep those lines. We're going to keep this blue here. However, we are going to gray it, right? We're just going to move it over. And this is going to blend this in nicely. Look, watch. So it's not quite the same. It's just a little bit more gray. And we're going to continue to go over and just blend it in. See how it's blending in there? See that? Fade. Ooh. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Let's keep going. Let's go one more. And we might have just covered up like kind of what we were like doing a minute ago, but that's okay. I think that's right. So we got our sky there. Now we just need the brightness that is like sunlight, seemingly. I believe it's sunlight. Alright. Okay, so we're gonna texture this right here. Yeah, it's gonna add some brightness to it. I don't think this is as bright as we want it. Maybe we want a little darker. There we go. I think that'll be good. I'm gonna go see Judy, so you guys can expect to see a review of Judy coming up, because it's about Judy Garland, the lady who played Dorothy in Wizard of Oz. So I'm kind of interested. I'm interested because I don't know much about her. See, I don't like what I've done. So for the sky, right? I think we were on 8%. So we're gonna continue that trend. Yeah. Yeah, kind of ruined our flow, didn't it? Sorry, this is one of the parts where I kind of get mnemonic. I don't know if that's a word. Neurotic, that's the one I was thinking about. Where I'm like so stuck in my head about it. I'm like, no, it's gotta look good. This is one of those moments. See, I don't know if that looks like clouds coming in yet. It doesn't look faded enough, if that makes sense. It just looks like a mistake. That's what that looks like. But that's okay. And then we're gonna put in a little bit of a bright spot right down here. Ooh, didn't want that, but that's okay. Didn't want that mistake, but that's okay. I don't know. The more I draw over these mountains, the less I like it, right? We're gonna put in something a little here. Just to kind of, I don't know. I mean, maybe is the sun coming up this way? What do you think? What do you think? I don't know. Ooh, I like that. Ooh, I like that. We'll keep that there. Alright, I'm actually gonna do this little bit here. I'm really hesitant to do it, but I'm gonna do it. I said I'm hesitant. We're gonna do it. I was hesitant, but we did it. And it kind of looks like it's coming towards us. I feel like That's the bright spot, right? Now we want to darken it a little bit. Where are we at? Oh, we have like 4 minutes. Okay, let's darken it. Let's just continue with this and let's see how we like it. Oh, I like this song. Okay. We're gonna bring this down maybe to here. We're just gonna keep up that trend. Kind of looks like sand, no? I am gonna bring it over. Wasn't a mistake.
You gotta be feeling crazy. Ooh, how can you walk away?
Typically,
I just can't do it, baby.
I'm careful on that ridge line there. Typically things get really dark over there if there's no light. So we're gonna probably do that. But I think we just kind of want to darken it as it gets closer. So let's keep the trend. So again, it's just like that fading, right? What does that look like? I don't really know. I don't really know. But the background has that blue, like our picture has, right? I think this is a good start. I think it's a good start. We have the framing of it, we have the cloudy structure of it, we have everything kind of placed where we want. I need to be gone out of this house in 10 minutes because I'm going to go see Judy. So, I think what we're going to focus on when we come back is dark lines that create ridges right here. And then right here. Right? And then back up. And then once we do that, we can start shading. And this is going to really pop out, and that's going to be great. And then we can focus on the foreground a little bit later. I'm happy with the background. I might use another tool to kind of like blend it in. I forget which one I used. Yeah, I forget which one I used, but there's one that I could use. So I'm going to pause this now. There we go. About 40 minutes of, 42 minutes of painting. It's not great, but it's not awful either. As a teacher, this is something that I'm really like focused on. I really want my students to be doing something other than just like homework. Like, if homework's done, start creating art, right? Do whatever you need to do. Good, my hair still looks alright. Nice, I don't need to go to the bathroom. That's one less thing to do. Yeah, it's time to go watch Judy. I actually might stay at the theater and watch another movie after. I just don't know what I would watch. I don't know. So it's gonna be fun. So Judy for sure. Maybe Zombieland. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. Judy for sure. Maybe Zombieland. Other than that, though, I think I'm done for the day. All right, art. We'll have more of this maybe on Sunday. Ciao.